Before we start our treatment, we're going to apply our conductive gel. When applying conductive gel, use a generous amount. I use 9 pumps. Now make sure you really coat the skin all the way up to the lash line, all the way out to the ear line, down the neck, down the throat, all the way down here, all the way up to the hairline. And it's important in areas where your skin is thin, like the forehead and the eye area, that you get a good coating on there so that you don't drop the current. It's okay if you get it on the lips. You should be coated like this. Whatever's left, I usually just rub into my arms, and then I wash my hands so that it's not slippery when I'm doing my treatment. This treatment is directional current throughout, so you can freeform if you'd like. You'll feel the vibrations at every 1 minute interval, and you can treat between a 1 or a 6 minute treatment. So if you have pigment all over your entire face, it's going to be 6 minutes. If you just have one little zone, 1 minute. So let's begin. Turn your zip on. Listen for the beep. If you heard 2 beeps, you just turned your zip off. You need to press the button again. You'll hear 1 beep and it'll be on. Now, because this is a directional current, you're going to have a ground. That's going to be the closest to your charging port. And then this other probe is the one that you're going to want to circle around the pigment. It won't start until you set it down. And you also need to pick your 3 areas you want to focus on. So I'm going to do this area, here, and then right here. Okay, let's go. So now I'm setting it down. And I'm circling around the areas I personally feel a tingle or a warmth. If you don't, that's completely normal. Just make sure you're focusing on the areas that you have pigmentation. You can move slower and sort of slide back and forth, or you can move in slow circles. There's the vibration. So now I'm moving up to this area right here. Now this can be a tender area, so I move a little bit quicker. Make sure you're keeping both probes down and you can see that the lights are on. You've got good connection. There was my last vibration for this side of the face, so now I'm moving to the forehead. Now this isn't going to be targeting freckles. It's really going to be targeting melasma and sunspots. So basically malfunctions that come from overproduction of melanin. It's also really good when you have acne scarring because pigmentation is always left behind. So that's a good area to treat on this program as well. So we're going to be listening for a beep to let us know we're halfway through. Okay, there it was. Now this is my driving side, so I'm gonna have more pigmentation over here. And it's gonna be on this side of my face. So I'm gonna treat a different pattern on this side, which is the way you should do it. You should treat the areas you have it the most. You're looking to see your lights. Waiting for the vibration. There it goes for me. So now I'm moving up to that eye area. It's right here for me. And again, it can be very sensitive if you go slowly. It can be very prickly, so you just speed up, or you can add more conductive gel. If it's too intense, if you don't feel anything at all and you know there's pigment there, that's also perfectly fine. As long as the lights are on and you've got contact, the current is running through the skin and doing its job. Now you can't get right up here close to the eye, so I'm staying right beneath the orbital socket. All right, there's my last vibration. Most people have pigmentation right above the brow. So if you just slowly kind of arc back and forth up here, it's a good place to get. So we're almost done. When we hear that double beep, that means you're done with your treatment. When you finish, you want to wipe your zip down with something soft like gauze or like your microfiber towelette that we give you with your zip kit. You can also spray it in rubbing alcohol to sanitize it. Get it nice and clean. And then put it back inside of its little travel pouch and seal it up for safekeeping.